This is the final video in the 2017 Keystone Review Series. It goes over Module 2 Constructed Response for slope and data analysis. Question number 13. Points J and K lie on the same line, as shown in the coordinate plane below. So what is the slope of the line passing through points J and K? Show or explain all your work. How would you approach this one? Use the slope formula and then calculate the slope. When you calculate, you see that the slope is 1/2. Remember, slope is the difference in the y's over the difference in the x's. As an alternate method, you can count the boxes. This question also asks you to show or explain all your work, so be sure that you do that. Part B. Write the equation of the line passing through points J and K. Show or explain all your work. Strategy. Choose an equation type. For slope-intercept form, use the slope from part A and the y-intercept of +2. For point-slope form, we use the slope from part A and then one of the 2 points. It doesn't specify what your equation should look like, so it doesn't matter which form you use. Don't forget to show or explain all your work, because that's what it says. So make sure that you're doing that. Okay, now part C. Points L and M are added to the coordinate plane. The slope of line JK is equal to the slope of line LM. Describe 2 ways the line could be related. Strategy. Draw lines with the same slope on the graph. So one result is that the lines could be parallel. They could also be the same line if points L and M are on the same line as J and K. Remember to use as much detail as you can. So by showing that the lines on the graph and then describing those as completely as you can, you would get full credit. Question 14. Both the box and whisker plot and the histogram below represent the heights in inches of the same group of basketball players. That's key. It's the same group of basketball players. Based on the 2 data displays, what is the range of the heights? Strategy? Remember what range is. Range is the difference between the highest value and the lowest. Difference means subtract. So then since the high is 86 and the low is 72, when we subtract, we get 14. You can show this in a bunch of different ways, so make sure that you have the high number and the low number. Part B. Based on the 2 data displays, what is the interquartile range of the heights? How would you approach this one? The interquartile range is just the data in the box. So subtract 83 and 77 and you get 6. So remember to review box and whisker plots before the exam. Part C. Based on the 2 data displays, how many of the basketball players are 78 inches tall? So what strategy would you use? Think about where 78 inches is on each data plot. 78 is the exact middle of the data based on the box and whisker plot. The histogram indicates where the different heights are. By trying different appropriate values, there must be 3 players who are 78 inches tall. This one takes a little bit of work, and it does take a little bit of trial and error. So make sure that you take some time on this one and kind of figure out where I got all my numbers. So part D, I think. Based on the two data displays, what is the mean of the heights? Strategy. Remember that the mean is the arithmetic average. So continuing from the last question, the players' heights must be 73, 76, 78, 78, 78, 80, 85, and 86. So to calculate the mean, we want to add all those values together and then divide by 8 because there are 8 players. We find the mean, or the average, is 79.25 inches. How did you do? If you've reviewed all 8 videos, you should feel pretty confident. Good luck!